Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another video. So today we have the pre-orders from Games Workshop and they couldn't help themselves, but the prices are going up again. Let's go with the pre-orders, and as you might have guessed, my enjoyment of this is already down in the gutter. So, Codex Imperial Knights, Spicy Edition and regular edition, the typical one. Don't care. I'm I'm mad. So I'm really sorry if you're excited for all of this, but I'm not going to sugarcoat this. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about that at the end of the video, or rather after the pre-order situation thingies here. Then we have Knight Questoris. This is the new one with the awesome helmet. Yes, even when I'm mad, I can enjoy things. So this is the multi-kit where you can basically build everything out of it, which is great, but which is also going to come at a higher cost, which is a double-edged sword with this one, because they tried doing we're going to separate everything into a separate kit. That didn't work because some kits were just more popular than the others, and as you might have guessed, people want the variety of the weapons because Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights are really easy to adjust with magnets, because that's where you basically get your money's worth. Magnets. Knight Preceptor and Canis Rex. Is this just... Wait. This set can build one of the following: a Knight Preceptor, Canis Rex with Sir Hector, Knight Paladin, Knight Crusader, Knight Warden, Knight Errant, Knight Gallant, or Chaos Knight, the spoiler? What? It includes an upgrade sprue that can build a Knight Preceptor or Canis Rex. Well, it's... Okay. Interesting. So this is a repackaging? I don't know. If you know, please tell me in the comments. I have no idea how this one works. Then, of course, data sheets and dice. Then we have Aethon Shan, the new chapter master of the Raven Guards, which comes to no big surprise. Kayvan Shrike still had the red borders on his shoulder pad, so he was still the captain of the third company and was just he's the chapter master. No, he never was the chapter master for me. I love the Raven Guard, I really like them, but no, he was not the chapter master. But also, his jump pack, awesome. Then the new combat patrol of the Raven Guard, which is meh? I don't know, it just feels weird to me, this one. But yeah, that's just my opinion. At least, what I really, really like is that there is the tactical war suit in there. What was the name? Tactical war suit. Invictor. Yes, Invictor. Thank you. Then Darnath Lysander is here with his new and beautiful model. I really, really like him. Then we have the Combat Patrol Imperial Fists, which I really like. This one is awesome. It just misses a transporter. This is the one thing that's missing in here. But I can say that with every combat patrol as of late, with almost every combat patrol, I miss the transportation in there. Raven Guard and Imperial Fist dice set. Then the Sekitar robots for the Thousand Suns are here as a separate release. The Grandmaster in Nemesis Dread Knight is here, which still is sad for me. This is so sad. But yeah, Kill Team Beginner set, which is... This looks so sad. This is just... I don't know what to say about this one. It's just a couple of dice. Okay, you have the tokens, you have the sheets in here, you have 5 Space Marines and 5 Death Guard Marines. Okay, but the terrain is... At least in the Warcry beginner set, there is a terrain set in there, a real terrain set, And yes, there are less models in there, but they are at least... It's better to rain. Come on. What is this? What is this? Come on. This is just so sad. Middle-earth is great again because the Hunt for the Arkenstone game apparently is really, really good. I still have to buy that one. I'm really on the edge with the board games of Middle-earth that Games Workshop's putting out. Again, apparently they are really good. And I think slowly but surely comes the time when I have to pull the trigger and have to buy those. Because right now I'm playing with a friend of mine. I'm playing Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, which is a cute game. Oh my god, it's so cute. And it's so lore accurate. Moria is beautiful, combat is janky, but whenever you mine, you can start singing, and it's awesome. When you have just a couple of dwarfs with their pickaxe hammering and start chanting their songs, it's awesome. White Dwarf 516, 10 years of Age of Sigmar. Still have to get ready for my 10 years review of Age of Sigmar, because that's the thing that mostly did not disappoint me, but all in all, I'm really happy with Age of Sigmar. Black Library, Kaifus Kane, the Anthology. What is in here? Anthology contains 1 novella and 13 short stories by Sandy Mitchell, including Fight or Flight, oh, the very first one, Traitor's Gambit, The Smallest Detail, The Bigger They Are. Okay, this is basically just every short story. That one is really nice. I like that. Horus Heresy, Siege of Terror Omnibus 3 in German. Which ones are in there? Books 5 and 6. Oh, what? Which ones were those? No, I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't see from here. Mortis by John French and Warhawk by Chris Rave. Thank you. Thank you. It could have been so easy. Fulgrim Perfect Sun in German. Horus Heresy Collection 17 in French. Then we have Eidolon, the Auric Hammer in French. Then we have Warhammer Plus with nothing? What? Wait. Most of a subscription with 3 new episodes. Okay, just no pictures. New subscriber manager on their way. Okay. Painting desk. Ad checks with heavy metal painter Damien, who covers topics from extensive converting and resculpting to intricate freehand. Okay. Lawmaster continues plumbing the limitless depths of the Horus Heresy with an episode that delves into the origins of Saturnine armor. Okay, and how the Primarch Vulcan later refined it for more practical use. There is more Horus Heresy action for you to enjoy with the first episode of A Tale of 4 Traitors. Okay, that is cute. Warhammer Community this week will be taking a closer look at this month's issue of White Dwarf and the Law of Darnath Lysander and Aethon Shan. Too much Gundam, Shah. Yes, because he's wearing red and is blonde. Yeah, right. With our retrospective on Warhammer Age of Sigmar cover, we'll be catching glimpses of the future and what the Hellsmiths of Hashut have in store for us. Probably a 180 euros price tag. So, yeah, that's it with the pre-orders. Let's go up there again. Oops. No, what was a good thing? I already forgot. Yeah, you know what? The Imperial Fists have the spotlight for me this week. Let's just stay with him here. Oh, man. So, price rise. You already probably have seen Valrak's video yesterday. I saw it after I've got the email. 4% price rise. Come on. Come on. 4%. Why? I'm already fed up with Games Workshop. And this is no secret. Just today, I uploaded a video on my gaming channel about toxic positivity and how some people backlashed, is that the word? I don't care, backlashed against me with how dare you speak against Games Workshop, Nintendo, or blah blah blah. Because they're giving you the thing, they're giving you the hobby. Yeah, they do. And they should respect us, the customers, for it. And not edge us out like Nintendo is doing with the 80 bucks bullshit Mario Kart World, which is not worth 80 bucks. Because it's bullshit. And yeah, Games Workshop is in the same boat. It's not only the corporification or whatever the word is, I don't know, I don't care. Yes, I'm mad, and I'm not scared of showing it, because it's an issue that we have to talk about. Over the last couple of months, I lost my interest more and more into Games Workshop. And I still have to change the channel's name, I already forgot. It's just going to be Beardhammer Hobbies. Because I'm not only going to focus on wargaming in the future anymore. I'm really sorry if that's a thing for you, if that's a problem for you, but this is just not where the channel is going anymore. And I myself am really sad. Am I going to cover wargaming stuff? Of course I'm going to cover wargaming stuff. I love the tabletop wargaming community. But the thing here is, it's these companies, I love to say this and I will say it again and again, they do not care about your feelings as long as you reward them with your wallet. Let that sink in. They do not care about your feelings as long as you reward them with your wallet. Just think about that. These companies will do better whenever they see that customers are leaving, that they need customers to keep themselves afloat. Games Workshop is already shadow raising the prices for the things they're selling. What is a shadow raise? A shadow raise is when they come out with a new box of basically the same thing they had before. It's just repackaging or whatsoever. And they raise the price without telling anyone. Not many people will see this. Who will see this? The people who, of course, pay attention to these things. The people who are interested in, I don't know, let's just say Lysander, which is a bad example. I know, because the old model is way older, it's not available anymore, and so on, blah, 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 yada, yada. And the new one is obviously going to be more expensive. That's a really bad example. Let's just take, what can we take? The new drop pods, maybe? Yeah, you get 2, but they're worse. And the old one is coming back to Horus Heresy, which... Is it a higher price tag? It probably is. You know what? Let me just check this one real quick. Is there still a shop here in Germany that sells the drop pods? The old one. So... Legiones Astartes, 44 euros is the old one for Horus Heresy. No, they do not have the other one. That is really, really sad. Because the other ones are just Legions Imperialis, the small ones, and the other ones are just the new ones. Okay, the other 2 shops. Let me just check the other 2 shops really quick, because that is a now good example of this. What is this? This is not... Do I have to type Space Marine drop pod? Space Marine. Let's just see. Where's the drop pod? There is no drop pod. Let's go Games Workshop. No, they also just have the new one and these. Drop pod. Okay, also just the new one. Damn. I was really hoping for someone to have the old one still in their shops, because that would have been great. But wait, I have another option to look for it. There are good German sites for that. What was it? Drophot. I know, I'm kinda all over the place right now, but we have to do this now together. Because right now it's 44 euros. But I think, I really can't remember. I think it was less before for 40k. No, they... Oh, that is weird. Weird. They also just have the new one. Huh. Okay, okay. But still, that would have been a Shadow Rise. There was also with colors. As the new Citadel contrast paints came out, they were a little bit more expensive. Brushes, they did it with that. And obviously with some models, they did it as well. But yeah, there are codexes, battle tomes. Now I'm thinking about it, of course. Shadow raising was everywhere. We had April, May, where they did not raise the price, and now they're raising the price again. Which is bullshit. It's so much bullshit. And yes, I'm swearing on the channel. I know it's a family-friendly channel, but I am really fed up. There is so much to be angry about with Games Workshop right now, and this is why I'm not rewarding them with my money. I'm not buying books anymore, and I'm at the point where I'm not going to buy their audiobooks as well. And I'm really sad about that. You know me, I love Warhammer. I love it so much, and I have to talk myself out of it. I really do not want to talk myself out of it, but they're not doing anything against scalpers. They're not doing anything to keep the hobby affordable. Yes, if you want, you can buy the things. But I don't want to buy the things for that price point if I can get better products from another company for less money. And yes, I'm coming at you with this example again, but it's Gunpla. This one cost me, what was it? 25 euros? 25 bucks. It's an 80 centimeters fully mobile Gundam. And you know what? Let me just open this up for you. And there are so many sprues in there. You probably have seen the sprues and they fit perfectly. They are so nice. And this is also something you're going to see in the future. This is a kit that I just bought recently because I want to do this for the Gundam Builders World Cup. I had another model for that, but I messed it up. But yeah, just look at this. Here, sprues. Sprues. More sprues. More sprues. These 25 euros, and it looks good. It looks really, really good. And this is an old kit. This is one from, was it 2018? April 2018. Dude, they're even saying when it was released. Damn. And from which series and so on. There is just so much. And again, these parts, they fit perfectly. I'm so happy that I found the Gundam universe. Not only because of the series, some of them are hit or miss. But this, the instructions for building, they're so good. And just look at this. Everything is beautifully pictured and rendered in there. And again, it's just the mobility that you can... it's so good. It's so good. And last week, I still have to answer that comment, is on the German channel, someone wrote me that the video began so hyped, and then I got sad, and I deflated, basically. And it's true. I want to love it, and I hate that I have... It's also toxic positivity. Oh man, now we're coming back to my gaming channel. I'm sorry. Toxic positivity, because I also talked there about Games Workshop, is when people just told me, don't ask questions, just let other people enjoy it. And yes, I do let other people enjoy it. Their enjoyment, your enjoyment of the thing does not hurt me. I don't care. But if those people are going to berate other people, are going to talk their opinions down, that is not a good thing. If you're going to buy things without asking questions, without the bubble bursting to see what is going to happen in the future, things will never get better. We see that with Pokemon. People are buying the Pokemon games despite the obvious flaws, despite what Nintendo is doing with the games. We have Game Freak, the devs, making another game that shows us what they are capable of. Because up until right now, I was one of the people who thought, hey, Game Freak can't develop shit. They can't do anything. That's why the games are bad. No, apparently it's Nintendo's fault. Because the game they showed us looks fantastic. And I'm going to link it in the description box below. If I forgot, please remind me and I will put it in the description box because it looks fantastic. But again, if you're not criticizing in a positive way, let's just say this. Because again, I'm criticizing because I want to see it better. Yes, I'm getting more mad and mad every year. I started doing this in a positive manner, but I'm tired. I work 50 hours a week, maybe even a little bit more. I need maybe a second job. I'm doing this by the side. And I want my hobby to be better. And I'm really fed up with the people who are like, I forgot who made the quote with, don't ask questions, just consume product and get excited for next product. I really forgot, and I'm sad about that I forgot. If you know, please also tell me who said this quote, because it's a damn good quote. I can't see myself get excited for the next product here. And I really have to think about in which direction we have to go here. I'm still going to do, despite everything I said, I'm still going to do Black Library reviews. I love the Black Library. I love Warhammer stories. I love Warhammer lore. Tomorrow I have a new Audible token. You can already guess what I'm going to buy. It's going to be a Warhammer book. And then we're going to talk about that one as soon as I finish the one that I'm listening to right now. But also I'm going to show you the book that I've bought just because that story that I'm listening to right now is great. And the physical book of that is freaking fantastic. It's something that we did not have at the Black Library for a long, long time. And this is also the reason why I did not buy Abraxia, because it's just another expensive book for basically the same thing we've got every time. And I can't get excited over it anymore. Are they beautiful? Yes. Can they be better? Of course, especially for the price tag. But I'm going to end this right here, right now. I'm walking in circles right now. I'm sorry. I really do not want to rant, but the email yesterday with the 4% price rise and everything they're doing right now it's crap. It really is. I almost used another word and I still want to be as family friendly as possible here. I'm going to make a review this week. It's not going to be Black Library, but I'm going to compare it to Black Library because it's also in our hobby genre. And then I'm going to do a Black Library thing again. Again, I'm also working on the 10 years of Age of Sigmar thing, but I don't know how I'm going to do this one because it's just so time intensive. I have to invest so much time into that one. I probably will do it the usual way. I'm just going to show you all the books. I'm going to talk about that one without script, without anything. That's probably going to be the best, because again, I just don't have that much time anymore. But yeah, please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings, because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more hobby stuff, hopefully more often in the near future. Yeah, like, subscribe, whatever you have to do. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.